Thank God. Okay, because this episode confirms at least that like all of this season takes place before the ending of season 2. So at least we know our girls and their babies are safe. And shout out to the OG Trey Mosley, who I found out actually did some voice work this episode. Another reason y'all should watch. I mean, if we're being honest, there was a couple of cool people that tapped in this episode. Deborah Wilson, I'm sorry you/your son got snatched. They showed a little bit of this on the Adult Swim YouTube channel for the first episode, but we get to see the full Warriors burial that they gave my boy Spear. They put the cave paintings above the tomb to let him know a real one rests here, and then we see our girl Fang actually shed a tear, which I don't think she did for her last baby daddy or her other 3 kids who got murked. Hell, we see Fang and her babies are still holed up in that hut they call a home that Spear ended up dying in. And then I guess this episode is about motherhood, because y'all had me fooled with Black Baby Steven Universe over here. Until he tried to ride one of the dinosaurs, and then Fang said, hey, that is reserved for my homeboys next to king. Get your ass off. However, and I'm going to keep saying this all season because it's Primal, little buddy, you should have just stayed in the house. You had to come outside, didn't you? And we didn't see him get got this episode. That don't mean it won't happen next week. And then this demon pack of Pumbaa's cousins from the Lion King pull up and start kidnapping people. And Fang babies are like, hey, I want to go save my friend, mama. And mama is like, hey, keep your ass where I can see you. Turns out they're kidnapping people because these are just the babies. And they're gathering people for food to feed their mom so that she can produce milk for them. And I didn't need to see any of that. And how many kids did this big albino beast have? Because my God, that ambush scene was awful. Everybody was getting picked off one by one, and I get it. Mira is probably the only one who can tell Fang what to do, but my girl, you are too pregnant for this. And I'm guessing the smell was too crazy for them because here comes her baby daddy to scare all of them off. Which raises even further questions about this timeline and this like landscape we're on, because they found the shaman and the cannibals that he took out in episode 1. So I'm guessing Spear was buried or the shaman lived in like a neighboring village, which I guess word about what happened to them hadn't got back to where Mira and them lives yet. And the fact that this journey to hunt down these pigs kind of has them retracing Spear's steps. Like, did our boy just walk in a big ass circle for no reason? And then whose voice was he chasing for the last 3 episodes if his homegirl and his main girl was right next door? I don't know, but the gang is back together again. I know Mira is probably going to go into labor at like the worst time possible. But at least we know all the kids get to grow up safe and sound.